First of all, before I start this video, look how this dog is lying right in the middle of the bed. Makes no room for me. I'm gonna lay on her dad's side. Okay, so I was watching the Mademoiselle, right? And I was watching a video that she put out a month ago about like influencers lying and lying about their wealth. Honestly, I already knew that. I just didn't know like to the extent of it. Like I already had an idea, right? But her video just like put it out there for me, visualized it for me. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. But like this is a crazy world. I realized that like honestly, if you're in a position to make money and like sorry, I look tired. I was just taking a nap. But if you're in a position to like make money and pay your bills, pay your rent, and save a little bit, you're a lot. Sometimes some of us that are able to do that, we are a lot better off than these influencers that we're trying to look up to, right? Like these influencers, like with what she's shown, like they rent like we look up to them because they look like they're living a comfortable lifestyle. They rent the Lamborghinis, they rent like um all these mansions. They go like on a shopping spree that's like thousands of dollars. And like the typical person, we're like I'm working hard. I'm putting in like 30, 40, 50, 60, some of us more hours to afford life. And like I'm working hard, and it's like I'm not nearly making as much as these people are. And it kind of like deflates a person's morale. But then it's like after watching these videos, like these influencers, some of them are walking around with like zero in their bank account. And a girl was explaining how she went into the negative actually, and she's an influencer because she mismanaged her money. I mean, honestly, kind of technically means in her case, because of a mismanagement of money, that she could have like saved a lot and done a lot with her life and still made more money than the common person. But like it was crazy because like she was showing how like these people, like some of them are homeless and stuff like that. We look up to them, like they make so much money. It was just so eye-opening for me. Like she was showing this girl, like they were interviewing, that looks like she's in an unfortunate space at the moment, and she said she had like 1.1 million, something like that, followers. And it was just so eye opening, because you think once you made it that big, you made it. But I don't know if it's like mismanagement of money, or they're not making enough money, or like one of the girls said, she signed on to a brand deal and she thought like she was guaranteed a certain amount of money, and she went out spending. And like I guess, I don't know, I quite didn't I didn't really fully understand the situation, but I don't think, maybe there was like complications with the contract, like, and with some contracts you don't get money like immediately. It takes like 30, 60, 90 days to get that money. And it's just like, wow. Like with any like entrepreneurial job, sorry if I didn't say it right, I can't say my r's, but with any of those jobs, it's kind of difficult to make money. And even if you do make a lot of money, it's kind of difficult to stay relevant and like continue making that money. And it's hard to maintain like either growth or to maintain the space that you're in. So like a lot of us, we work 9 to 5s, but like a lot of us also have a solid position in our jobs. Like we make good money, some make 30, 40, 50, 60 more. And like you have your regular hours, and like you're basically pretty much guaranteed the hours that you're working. You have to get paid for what you work for, and you guarantee, like you're not guaranteed, but you're consistently working a certain amount of hours a week. So that comes with like benefits and stuff like that, right? And these influencers are like not even guaranteed. Like, today an influencer might sign on a contract for 30K, so they seem like they got it, but there's no guarantee what else is gonna happen for the rest of the year for them. It's a very risky industry, and it really plays on your popularity, and popularity is a funny game, because things could go stagnant real quick, and it happens to a lot of people. And like, and all these influencers flaunting all this and all that, a lot of it is sponsorships, like, cars and like operations, procedures, aftercares. All of it could be a part of a package in a sponsorship. So you think, oh, they got money, they're able to, get a BBL and just, do the aftercare, no problem, blah 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 blah. No, some of them are actually getting paid for a brand deal for it, so they're not paying that money out of your pocket. So it puts, even that, even that is great, right? If somebody's able to pay you out of pocket to do like such an expensive procedure, even that isn't great. I'm not knocking it at all, because you know it's a profit anyways, because you're not paying for procedure. It's money that you're not taking out of your pocket, so technically it's kind of a profit. But yeah, I was watching this and I'm like, dude, I'm kind of like at a good state in life, because at least I can manage and know that I'm safe and secure in my financial status right now. Like, that's crazy, because I'm able to pay my bills and I'm able to save a little. That's already a little ahead of the game in in a in the economy that we're at, to be able to pay your bills and save. Not everybody could say that, so I'm already grateful, like, for that. Even if my hubby wasn't able to, I would have been able to, and like, that's a blessing, you know what I mean? So like, to see like these influencers struggling, and they have like millions of followers, and they've made so and so amount of money, but their fame has run out, and they didn't save or invest or market properly, or like, it's just like, wow, it's crazy. So when she said you are not poor, I felt it. Like, I actually don't really feel poor, because in an economy like today, with an inflation like today, I'm doing all right. I'm living comfortably, and that's that's a blessing, because even some of these influencers can't even say that. But a lot of it goes to mismanagement of money, because they're what they're bringing in into their bank accounts is not amounting to what's going out. Like, it doesn't matter if you make $1 billion if you spend 12 billion. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter how much you make, as long as what you output is more. So that's what they're struggling. Like, they can make like 20K a month, but if 12, like, they can make 15K a month, but if $12,000 is going on out to the mansion that you're living in, and you're not claiming it on your taxes for like business reasons or other reasons, but if 12,000 is just going out on rent for your mansion, you're already down to 3K, and you got to pay for your car, you got to pay your bills, you got to pay other expenses, maybe your kids or whatever it is, you got to pay all those expenses. It all adds up. So even if they're making like 15K a month, it's not like they're profiting really, because their output is higher, because they have to like show off a certain lifestyle. And it sucks, because they're trying to show off a mansion that's costing them 12K a month, and like, that's an example, but something like that, but they don't even own it, so it's not a property that you own, so it's not even something that you're able to sell and profit off. So it's just, you're throwing away money. Like, You know what kind of a house you can own with $12,000, even though it might not be as big as the mansion you're living in. I mean, but they do, it's part of their business to, sell this kind of lifestyle. But it's costing them a lot, and it's like a lot of work to maintain that. So you know what? In a way, I say all this to say, like, I'm actually grateful for where I'm at. Like, I wish I have all these views and all this done, blah, 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 of course. Please subscribe and like and comment, whatever. That's awesome. But, like, at the same time, like, I'm grateful for where I'm at because I'm thriving. So, especially in an inflation. So I'm thriving. So, thank God. But anyways, I just wanted to say a little something. I mean, go watch the video. The video title, I mean, you're probably coming here from her or like whatever who watches me, but the video is titled "You're Not Poor. These influencers are lying and faking wealth" or something like that. So go watch it. I recommend it. It's very well put, and it's from the Mademoiselle. Yeah, and yeah, that's that. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, please subscribe. Bye.